I think that probably you and most everyone would not think that this is maybe one of the most significant things in this pursuit, but it absolutely is. And honestly, I feel like it's that missing link that most of you don't take the time to focus on, but it's critically important, and that is that it begins with you. We start with you. You are the most important element of what this can become. I think that people think that models are the prettiest girl in the room, or the most beautiful person that you've ever seen. And honestly, that's not the truth. At the highest level of this industry, we've experienced it with our models as we've traveled the globe for all these years and been backstage and up close and personal, literally with the top models in the world. It's not necessarily it's not the perfect person. It's not the traditionally thought of most beautiful person. It's way broader than that. It's not about being pretty. It's not enough. And modeling isn't taking pretty pictures. Is there an element of obviously what a model ultimately does, what ends up being in the magazines or on a runway? Yes, it is the finished product, but it's so much more layered and interesting and different than most people would think. So we're gonna start there. Let's start with you, not just the physical you. Obviously, the physical you is part of this, but even more importantly, your passion, your gifts, your interests, those things are important. What makes you unique? What drives you? What fuels your enthusiasm? What your history is, you know? What's really great about the vast majority of our models, well, really all of them, is they had a life before this. Maybe they were an athlete, or maybe a dancer, or maybe they were the quiet girl in the classroom and they kind of felt like an outcast. But really, ultimately, that ended up being what made them so interesting and awesome.